Hello, everybody. Forgot how to say hello. Hello, everyone. It's Kathy Zilski here. Welcome back to my channel and the craft/dining room. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the live today. I'm so happy to have you here. And yes, it's a very gloomy day in Minnesota. It is literally snowing as I look out the dining room windows. So hopefully we can get all cozy and warm and have some crafty fun. Thanks for being here. I see some of your names popping up. Casey in California, Norma, Melinda, Jennifer, Vicky, lots of folks joining, and I just want to thank you for joining. So and I feel like I'm dressed like a yoga instructor. I'm wearing pajamas. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, shall we go to the table? Shall we see what the table cam is showing us today? Let's see if it works. Nope. Let's try it again. Table cam. Thank you. Now, I'm very excited today because I was sent the new Deco Foil transfers from, this is the Unity Stamp Company designs, and ThermoWeb has always been so good to me, and Julia, I don't know if you're out there, but Julia always checks in with me and sends me stuff, and I'm always so grateful. And I know a lot of you have probably seen some of what Gina did with her set, which is why I thought I would try the ones from Unity. So, and yes, Kim Taylor, I'm very dressed for the Namaste. That's the Namasko. Okay, I am going to start out though with something a little different, all right? And the different thing that I'm going to do is this. I need to make a panel, and I'm going to do some ink blending before I get into adding this foil. So how many of you have seen this stencil binder from Tailored Expressions? I literally just bought a second one. It's over my shoulder, and I'm going to be filling that up as well. I think this is the coolest thing ever. Okay, and here's what I definitely want this. I love this. I saw Taylor demonstrate this at an event that I was teaching at, and this thing is rad because, you know, stencils can be really messy and hard to manage, at least if you're me. Oh yeah, and I got to show this. Christopher Allen sent that to me for the year of the stencil. Isn't that awesome? He had it made. Okay, but I am going to get out this. And here's another thing that I love about this. You can just take them right out, right? Close it up. I probably should have brought the other one out too, but we're not gonna get too technical today, because what I'm going to do is create a simple panel, like so simple. And Casey in California, I know they did sell out pretty quickly. They come and go, but I know Taylor's going to be getting them back in. But what I want to do here, let's bring in my little mat that I like to work on. Now, one of you gave me a great tip to take a piece of this media grip mat and put it underneath so that my little tonic thing doesn't slip. And I'll be darned if it doesn't work. Look at that. Watch this. We'll drop it down, and just like that. And now it doesn't move. Hey, Carissa. Also, I just saw someone in Bloomington. I hope it's Bloomington, Minnesota, because then you can relate to the weather we're having today. Okay. It's just, you know, Prince himself once said sometimes it snows in April. Okay. Let me grab some cardstock today. And again, welcome to everyone who's joining. It's great to see you all here. See your comments coming through. Gina's out there from across the pond. What I want to try today, though, is something a little different. Now, I recently discovered Hammermill paper, and I don't even think I put this in the supplies, but keep in mind, I will update supplies after this video is over, because I'm never 100% sure what I'm going to use. But I saw my friend Laura Basson, and she was ink blending on some Hammermill, and I thought, I am going to ink blend on some Hammermill, you know, because it is smooth. There is something about it. It feels very smooth. So let's give it a whirl today for our panel, because we are going to be foiling on here too. So step one, I'm going to set this aside. Next step, I'm going to line up this USA2 stencil mat or stencil mask. And I don't know if you can see in there. Let's see if I can show you. It's got these kind of grooves. There they are. See that? Yeah. Very nice for lining up, although it's hard for me to see here, but I'm gonna do my best because I just want to get this about where it needs to be. And actually, I should have grabbed some tape first. I'm gonna use tape and magnets. I'm gonna use everything at my disposal. Because you know what? Spare the, I don't even know what the saying is. Okay, we're gonna go like this and flip it over. And I'm just gonna tape this down with some pixie tape. It's a little Thermoweb theater. It's Thermoweb theater today. And this is where we're gonna get started, okay? And I see a lot of you using Hammermill for the foil, and that's the beautiful thing is I literally just discovered Hammermill for foiling. I did a video the other day. The results literally shocked me. I feel like Rob Lowe in Community. I literally could not believe how fantastic that was. Now, I'm going to ink blend here, but I want to show you something that I learned from Mari Clark. And I don't know if you know who Mari is, but she is a wonderful card maker and instructor. And I was watching her teach a class, and you know how people clean off a brush on paper towel, and usually I put it on my surface? Mari, I saw her just go like this on the roll itself, which I thought, that's just brilliant. How brilliant. Just hold the roll. It's the little things. It's the little things, people. All right. We're going to do a little ink blending. And if it's cold in England, I'm telling you, I just missed your name go fly by, but we're probably having the same weather here. So I've got 5 inks all together. We are starting out here with Cheeky. And oh my gosh, Beth, he does. Rob Lowe does. I love Rob Lowe so much. Now I do want to have a little, let me find a piece of scrap paper so I can tap off a little. Someone had asked me maybe on a recent video, they said, Kathy, you're not really tapping off as much as you used to. Well, it kind of depends on the project. So I am going to tap on this a little bit because I don't know if you watched Laura today on the Simon Says Stamp Live, but sometimes you really want it to come in lightly. So I have I'm going to hold that in place. Because it's not really on there. There we go. I have a very light hand bringing this in. And this is the first color. I'm just doing a very simple style of card that I've done 6 ways to Sunday. But you know what? It's something that I think always looks good. And yeah, Jennifer, wasn't her card beautiful? And sometimes if you got something that works, you know what? Keep on going. Next color is Melon. And I don't think I need to wipe this one off. I wasn't really doing much with this one. We're going to tap. Oh, there's not much on there at all. Okay, let's load you up like that. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in this. Got a little piece of schmutz in there. Someone told me that schmutz is a Yiddish word, and I did not know that. I think I just grew up with that word, which is funny because my parents were Canadian. Are Canadian. Well, they're an American citizens now, but who knew? They weren't Yiddish. They liked the word schmutz. All right. See how soft we're going here? So simple. All right. And, oh, it's German. Yes, it is German, Donna, because I know that because Sylvia, this lovely card maker who I've messaged with many times in direct messages and Instagram, she has said that. She has told me that schmutz is German. I love it. All right, this color, lemonade. Schmutz is dirt in German. Okay, I think I knew that. And you know what? I'm not going to forget it next time. Either way, schmutz on cards, not my favorite. You know, I'm not really very shabby. But I wouldn't say I'm chic either. So, you know, what are you going to do? That is very soft and very lovely. Moving on to celery. And again, welcome to everyone who has just joined in. I love having you here on a fine Thursday, whatever time it is in your part of the world. In the upper central part of the United States, it's 3:10. All right, let's bring in some of this beautiful celery color. Again, really light hand on this. Love it. I had watched Simon Says Stamp went live, and some people were asking about these inks and why do people like these inks. And I think the reason I like them is I like the focused color collections that we have so far. They blend really nicely, they dry back beautifully, but they also stamp beautifully. And you kind of want all those things from an ink, you know? So I have been using these for a lot of things because I am really giving these inks, I'm giving them a workout. Seafoam is the next color. This is a little darker than I wanted to come in, but you know what? It's going to be fine. And I am kind of holding my stencil in place a little. I wish I had more of these magnets from Tonic. They're sold out in a lot of places, and my goal at some point is to get more of them. And that's our goal. All right, I'm going to bring in a little more green, like that, and just blend over that blue. So layer number 1 is this, right? We're just making a simple blend because I think the foil is going to look so nice over this. And if I have time, I am going to foil 2 ways because I want to show you something, and that's what we're going to do. So let's grab one of these stencils, and I think I'm actually going to use the stars because I have another panel that I'm going to show you something with where I did the hearts. So let's bring in the stars, and all I'm going to do is kind of position them. And also this is called, what is this called? This is from me, it's called the Simple Stencil Duo. And what I want to do is try to hold this in place and just get, how about, I want to have a little equal from side to side, but I don't know if I want to center it completely. How about that? Right there? All right. Oh, thank you for the nail color. I painted my nails last night. Sometimes I do a late night nail because I stay up a little later than the hubs, and it's just what I do. And isn't that fun? Isn't that a great story? Gosh, I love that story. All right. All I'm doing here is I'm keeping that layer mask. It's not a layer mask. I'm not digital scrapbooking. I'm keeping the mask in place, and I'm going to just bring in a little more ink in the same color. But I'm not really pushing all that hard because I kind of want this to feel a little ghosty and very subtle, right? Just very subtle. Maybe a little darker, yeah, like that. Okay. And it doesn't even have to line up perfect. Well, it does have to line up, but like it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to give a really pretty look. But we're just going down with the exact same colors. Hello, Shirley. Hello, Amanda. Amanda? Queensland? You came in nice and early, mate. Love that. That's one of the things, at least at this time, I can connect with some of you folks that are in New Zealand and Australia. I know it's early, a little later in New Zealand. And then, of course, my late night friends across the pond. All right, next color, lemonade. See how I'm just bringing them all back in? Yeah, no big deal. Hey, Silver Granny, see you there. All right, I'm gonna come in here. I wonder if my friend Margie's out there today. I love seeing my friend Margie pop in. She gives me good feedback after my lives. Oh, but you know what? I'm enjoying this. I look forward to this all day. And Donna, that's the thing. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Do what makes you happy. It's like, I feel like I don't mind if a lot of my cards look like. I really don't, because I like how they turn out. Do you know what I mean? No. So here's a little story for you while I'm finishing up my blend. My good friend Gina, who I adore and try to get to all of Gina K's lives, she has switched her live times, and she is going to be live now on Tuesday nights, and Thursdays are going to be the crafternoon. So I may change my day to go live to Wednesdays at 3 instead of Thursday, just because I want to make sure that I'm not trying to monopolize people's time. And I will certainly let you know if that's going to happen. All right, should we reveal and see if it turned out okay? Layer 1 coming up. Oh. And layer 2. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? I mean, this is not, you've seen this kind of thing done time and again. And that's something I want to stress to all of you. I feel like sharing the joy of card making for me has been so much fun. You're not necessarily going to learn things from me that you can't learn from many other folks. All I want to do is encourage you to play and have some fun. So let's set my stencils aside. I should wipe them off a little though here. All right, let's move you to the side. Oh, because I think I want to trim that a little. I am going to trim it. Now today, I don't have the Gemini cam set up because that was just a hassle. Do you want a quick update on my my new room that will be someday? I am getting windows. Got a quote on windows that I haven't gotten the quote. But long story short, guy's going to come out in a couple weeks to give me a bid. And he told me, he said, this would be a great little job. It's not too small for us because it's not, it's not a huge job. He said it would be the Andersen windows that we're looking at 16 to 20 weeks out. So I think it'll be more like the fall. You know what I mean? I don't think, all right, let's zoom in here a little bit. I don't think we're going to have that room done as fast as I had hoped. But you know what? Hey, it's all good. I can still come live from this glorious space. And that's what I'll do. I'm going to trim this panel down just a little, okay? Just a bit. Well, let's tape this down. Sheila Rodriguez asked the question about why is it called the pond? I don't know. I don't even think I had heard that term until I was well into adulthood. And then I remember thinking, oh, that's clever. So maybe because the Atlantic Ocean is smaller than yeah. Okay, let's grab my die cut machine off the floor. Okay, I wanted to tell you something because I was looking this up today, and actually, I'm gonna try to zoom out a little for you. There we go. This blue machine, it looks like they have them back in stock, which surprised me because I thought this was going to be a very limited edition kind of deal. But if you like the blue Spellbinders, I have two. I have the blue and the white. I just thought the blue was a nice match for my CZ corporate color palette. And, well, let's just say, in the words of Scotty P, no regrets. All right, cranking that out. And we're just going to do our basic cut before we foil because I thought, you know what? This is going to be a very simple card today. And I just didn't want to affect the foil. But I don't think it would have done any harm to it. All right, things are flying. There's a lot of things flying. Anywho, all right. Well, the thing is that, even having more time to plan, it's not going to hurt a thing. All right. Now, off camera, I got to do something. I got to turn on my Mink because here's what I'm going to do first. I am going to do a foil. Let's grab this and bring it in. Oh my goodness, look at all this. I am going to do the foil transfer with heat first. And I have a little board here that I always have to use when I Mink because my Mink, let's turn it on. Oh, I guess you go like that. Okay, turn it on. Oh, that's a noise. Now, I'm gonna get this out of the way for a second. I have to keep it on this my little paint board or whatever because otherwise things get a little, well, they get a little hot and it's not always the best for my surface. But I'm showing you the heat one first, okay? Because I think, and I'm gonna zoom out here just a little bit, I think the results on this are fantastic. So let's bring in my cute little piece. And let's grab the things that I need. So I'm going to use a greeting from this pack. And, oh, it's already ready. Did you hear that? Always scares the crap out of me when that thing beeps. But here we'll go. Let's cut some out and get ready, all right? The Minc is a neat little machine. I mean, here's the thing though. I never, and I shouldn't say never, but I don't have good luck with foiling with toner. Well, I shouldn't say that 100%. That's not completely true. It's partly true. When I do my own like laser prints and try to foil them, it's usually kind of a mess. And I used to try to do that with scrapbooking things too. But I feel like this is so cool. I wish that there were a zillion designs like this, because this idea with the heat is absolutely amazing. Now let me see if I can find, oh Kathy, there you go. I actually have another pack here, so I think I'm going to use these. I have my little carrier sheet that I created myself, and we're gonna get this out, because what I wanted to do was a thank you card, okay? So what you do here is you're going to cut out the greeting that's on the acetate. I want to be careful. Let's see here if I can turn that corner. It's weird. I just heard something that sounded like someone was upstairs in my house jumping around. Hopefully not, 'cause it's just me, unless the raccoons have returned. Oh, that was years ago. Okay. So I am going to keep this super simple. So that thanks is absolutely adorable. And here's what I thought looked cool. Check it out. I love when a greeting extends a little bit outside of the boundary of whatever it is you've created. That's why I love those masks. Yeah, Poltergeist? Hopefully not. That movie was literally on TV the other night, and oh my gosh, I loved it so much back in the day. All right, let's take the backer off, all right? Here's what's cool. Check it out. It just peels back. See that? And when you peel it back, don't touch, because that, though you can't see it, it's adhesive. Hey, Rebecca Keppel. Glad to see your shiny face pop in. Now here's what I'm going to do. I should be zoomed in more, but I'm not, so wish me luck. I'm just going to place this down where I think it would look good. And I think that would look good. Tap it in place. See, here's the other thing I like when I'm designing something. I love to go, let's take a space, right, and go 1, 2, 3. You've got 3/3 there, and we're mostly working in the bottom thirds, okay? That's just a rule of design. Gonna bring in the Minc. There you are, you little Minc. Get it? Okay. I'm gonna pop this into my carrier. This is just a piece of parchment paper, and I always put a piece of cardstock in for a shim. And let's pop it through. Also, you guys, my friend Rebecca, who's here, she has started going live on her channel, and she is doing a great job. Rebecca, you're doing a great job. And also welcome to anyone who's just joining in. Love having you here. And we're going to bring it through. Now, one of the cool things about this foil is this transfer system is that you can do it without heat. I'm going to show you the difference between the two. And oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Guess what I forgot to do? Oh no, this is right. Okay. Gosh. We're good. Okay, so that is step one. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I forgot the foil. No, I didn't forget the foil. Okay, you run it through first, okay? You run it through first to really transfer the adhesive. I was doing it right. Gosh, I get to reading comments and I can't even function. Okay, now I guess I could turn, well, yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. We're turning off the Minc. And let me know we're not turning off the Minc because we gotta run it through again. Holy buckets, Kath. I'm telling you, it's live. Okay, let's get out a piece of this gorgeous foil, and this is called Gold Glitter. Yeah, I worry, I was getting a little wild there. Oh, I just pulled too much out, and it's just stuck to my, there we go. I'll fix all that later. It always looks like a complete disaster once I'm done, but here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna cut enough foil There we go. Now we're heated. Okay, that's probably too much, but that's okay. I'm gonna pop this out. Look at this foil though. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's really cool. It's gold and it's shiny. Liquid lunch. No Ginny. No liquid lunch for Kathy. Although I may have a little liquid lunch tonight with my daughter. She is coming over and we are going to have dinner together. My husband is not here and he is busy tonight. So there may be liquid involved, but here we go. So I've got a piece of foil that's big enough to cover the things. Okay. And now what we're going to do, oh, there you are, is I'm going to gently peel off the adhesive, which I have transferred nicely. Oh, I hope this works with the heat like that. Now you can't see anything. I can see it. There's nothing on there now, okay? Then carefully look and place your foil. Make sure it's smooth. Smooth it out, and I'm going to put this right back in. Okay, I don't know why I thought I could take this off. And again, this is the heat transfer process, so let's run it through. All right. Mink. I may not sing like Laura Basson, although one of these days I think I'm gonna have to get Laura and we're gonna do a little live together. I think that would be very fun. All right, coming through. And now I think this will work. Yeah, I forget things all the time. I'm pretty sure after this is done, I can turn, yes, Jennifer, the foil goes right side up unless I just completely mess this up. Now I'm turning off the Mink, and actually, I'm just gonna set it down on the ground here. Hold on, gotta get up. I don't wanna burn myself. Sit you down. Okay, I just wanted this out of the way because it's, you know, there's a lot of mucky muck floating around here. Okay, now let's zoom in a little. There's apparently some keystrokes that I need to learn to do zoom in, but let's take a look at how this turned out with heat. You ready? Peel, oh, I hope it works. What? Look at that. What? It's so shiny and and just like perfect. There's not a missing speck in there. What? And look how cute that is. Isn't that fun? I love it. Also, I could do something with this, but I'm not going to because time is money, friends. So let's get a card base for this because I want to show you a second card. But let's do this one first so that we at least emerge with a card. Oh, excuse me. And again, this was the Hammermill. I don't know. Oh, look, I got a little bit of something on there. A little schmutz. Is that coming up? It's not. Oh, yeah, it is coming up. I'm telling you, if you don't have an adhesive eraser, for getting oh, there's my hair. For getting stuff off, it's wonderful. Okay. Let's make a quick card base for this card. Now, I wonder here, can you tell the difference between the Hammermill and the Neenah? That's a pretty similar white, which is good to know because if I'm buying Hammermill for ink blending or for foiling, I don't need to make it for a card base. And also, I don't love the 100-pound for the card base. I prefer a sturdier card base. So let's go ahead and do our USA 2, 11 inches by 4 1/4. Oh, hey, Diane, see you popping in there. The Hammermill, Darlene, is 100. 100. Chris, you used to live... Oh, yeah, that's literally... Oh, yeah, my daughter used to take the Campus Connector on an ill-fated short detour in her undergrad years. How funny. All right, so there's our card base. I'm going to fold it down. How much is that Hammermill? I don't know. I think I linked it. I bought a 25 sheet pack from Simon. It says stamp. I was going to order a big ream of it. I actually tried to do that like several months ago, and Amazon like lost my order, and I just forgot about it. And then I wanted to foil, And then I remembered Hammermill, so I just ordered directly from Simon Says Stamp, and what do you know, it came, and the world was a beautiful place. Yes, Anne, I am actually live. I'm going to zoom in here. I'm completely live. So for those of you who watch videos on my channel, let me grab some foam tape. I do a lot of video premieres, and what the premieres are, that is me sharing something that I have recorded. Most of the time I have filmed it live. It's called, I just learned this term, live to tape. So you film it live, you pretend like you're talking to people, but there's no one here except you and the gremlins that live in the walls of my old house. So I do that, and then I premiere it after it's all edited down so that I can chat live with you in the comments. However, today and every week that it's going to work out, I want to go live. I want to create live, and that gives us a chance to talk, gives me a chance to get to know some of you while we're creating, and then you can kind of see, things go wrong and it's no big deal, and you just kind of keep going. At least that's my plan. But look at how simple this is. I mean, that's a simple card. I don't even know if I'm going to put sequins on it. I don't. I'm just telling you, I may not. All right, taking the backers off here, and then I'm just gonna pop this beauty down onto this card. I'm trying to see the top and sides all the way around. Is that good? That's good enough. Look at that. Now look at how, and actually, okay, I think I will grab a few sequins, and I will tell you why. So again, I want you to look at the quality of that. It's just, there's not a speck missing. And for me, in the past, when I have foiled, it's hit or miss, okay? It's very hit or miss, and I find that frustrating because here's a little thing. When you make really simple cards, and which is a lot of times what I do. Oh, hey Deb, yeah, there's no Stamper's Secret today, or there's no stamping. When you make really simple cards like I do, you kind of want the things to look how you want them to look. If this had come out really chunky and shoddy, I mean, I still wouldn't think it's bad, but I'm just really pleased with that result, if that makes sense. Okay, I want to show you these sequins, and the reason I thought I would use them, this one is one I don't use very often. It's the Studio Katia Gold Fever Confetti. By the way, I pronounce it Studio Katia, but I heard someone call it something else. Does anyone know? Is it Katia or is it Katia? You tell me. All right. I love this because it has that iridescence to it. It's gold, but it's iridescent. Well, look at this. It's gold with a little kind of an iridescence in there. So maybe we'll do a few. Nothing heroic. Okay. And let's, but I don't want to do a lot. You know what I mean? I don't even know. I just am going to get out maybe 5. Not sure yet. And I don't know, again, how many of you watched Laura Basson today on Simon Says Stamp, but it was just fun to watch her place her sequins. And she gave a big shout out to Debbie Hughes, who is such an amazing card maker. And she said she learned everything she knew about bling from, see, I don't like that. I don't know. I'm not loving the feel of this. I may not, and part of the reason is because, well, it's not bad. I think it's because the design is so flat, and I don't want to trap. Okay, here we go. I'll come over here. So sometimes you have open space, and things are going to work out really great in there, and sometimes that just feels not good. Let's get a different one. When you have the pick of the litter, you don't want the runt. I don't know if that's true, because there was nothing really overtly wrong, but I do like the idea of having 5. And, maybe it's funny, I was filming a video today and I was so not into my sequin placement. I don't know. What do you think? Do we like it? There's a bit of a time lag on what I create and what you're able to comment on, but I'm always trying to create a visual connection, like a path, right? And that's just boop it. There's something about design, it's called gestalt. Some people pronounce it gestalt. It's Gestalt. And really what it means is the whole of the design is greater than the parts. Everything has purpose. Everything holds together in a way that makes sense. And so, you know, sometimes for me, it's just a gut feeling, right? Where I think, you know, but I like, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Kim says, free the boop. I'm freeing the boop. All right. Because I do want to have time to show you this other foil transfer, okay? So let's make sure we're flowing. If this glue bottle's flowing, yeah, there's no saying to that. I have said if this table's rocking, I must be crafting. And come on now, there we go. Boop, little live boop. Some people don't like it. Boop, but that's okay, because we're all different. Boop, and I'm going to put this one, well, boop, I just booped the glue. I'm going to push it in a little, like that. So this is out a little more, and I do like the iridescence of this particular sequin. And I have not listed this, boop, but I will. And notice how we're just, boop, we're breaking planes. See that? Anytime there's a line, if you can break that line, you might just have something wildly interesting on your hands. And that is a thank you card. Like, look at the cute little tone-on-tone stars, right? Gosh, I am loving this. I love it. That looks better than I thought it was going to look. It looks more interesting to me than I thought. Now, I'm going to grab something to show you, because I did this morning. So it's another panel, looks almost the same, and the inks just dry so smoothly, and this is with the hearts, okay? Now for this one, let's grab our little sheet. I kind of want to do apples to apples, but maybe I will actually do apples to oranges. What if I did, I'm gonna try maybe, let's see. So much happy, some birthday happy. I'm not sure how I'm going to fit birthday in on this card, but let's try it. Let's just give it a whirl. Okay, I want to show you how this works without heat, because I love this idea. Oh, I can't cut. Help me. All right. Oh my gosh, it's really not. Okay, don't ruin it. You get a lot on these sheets, and I feel like, I think they're sold out at Simon. I think ThermaWeb has them, and I want to say they're like $4.99, but I would love more designs because this could be a go-to, this could just be a go-to foil. You know, I think it's amazing. All right. I'm going to take a very small birthday, like that, and that. I just don't know where I'm going to put it yet. So let's go like that and put this back. But yeah, this is a really cool product. All right, I'm coming in really close to birthday because I want to try to position this. See, that's what I don't know. I don't want it to be like maybe like that. Those are so far apart. I don't know if I love that, but we're going to do it anyway. I think I'm going to try to just get it to be right about there. Okay. Now, we are not using heat. Look at me. I'm like, I had to remind myself. I was just getting ready to turn on the laminator, but let's see if I can peel this back without touching the adhesive. Oh, Kathy, come on now. It's so tiny and I cannot see it. Hold on. See, if I do an edited version of this, and I might. I did one last week and some people liked it. Oh, there we go. Okay. I will edit that down so that doesn't take quite so long, because you know, ain't nobody got time for that. Can I foil one, then the other? I probably could, but I really want to try. Okay, there. Now I can hold this. I'm going to put birthday right about... Oh, I know what I can... No, actually, I just came up with an idea. All right, birthday's there. And that's close enough. It's going to be great. And then I'm going to go like this. I think I'm doing this right. Oh, don't touch that. Don't touch it, Kathy. Okay, now let's get that tweezer action back in here just so I can place it. It's like a very stressful game of operation. Again, though, we are breaking the plane. I can actually get it a little closer, right? Like that? Sure. And tap, 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 tap. Now, I'm going to grab my die cut machine. Let's zoom out a little for you because I gotta bring it in. Gotta bring it in. Okay, picking you back up with the plates. Now, it's my workout for the day. One of the things I heard from ThermaWeb is that if your plates are really mucky, you might want to put a piece of cardstock in. My plates are pretty nice right now. My top plate is actually really smooth, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's pop this in like that, okay? And I'm just going to run it through. I wonder if I should do it. No. We're just going to do this. I'm not going to use a cardstock shim. I'm just going to see what happens, all right? Come through, back and forth, maybe even a few times. Really just want to press that down so that it sticks. And if it doesn't, well, oh, there we go. And coming back through. All right. Now, before I get too ahead of myself, I'm going to bring my little foil back over here in just a second. Let's, oh, I hope this worked. I hope it transferred. Okay, where are my, okay. Jamie, don't worry about it. You know, all you missed was a little, you know, little paper. All right, we're peeling this off. And then we're gonna peel this off. I don't know. I mean, I think I see it. It's so hard to tell. I'm going to, now I should have, boy, I should have cut my foil before that, but let's cut a piece. I think that's enough. And just go right over like that, okay? Cover it up. Oh, did I stick it in the right place? There we go. And let's try again. And let's see. Oh, the static. There's so much static. I may have to tape it into place. I don't want to, but I think I'm going to because I don't want that to static up. Okay. Static, who knew? There's so much of it. There we go. Ready? Hey, Simon. Good to see you, friend. All right. Simon, we're doing no heat now. No heat with the new adhesive transfers from Decofoil and ThermaWeb. I'm just going back and forth a few times. I don't even know if you need to, but we're about to find out. And you know, here's the thing. If it doesn't work the way I thought it was going to work, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so this is the no heat version. There's definitely something there, but I don't know. You ready? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I wasn't not expecting that to look so good. Look at it. That is wild. Holy crap. Okay. Wow. Okay, the only thing that I notice on this, and I'm going to see if you can see it, where the foil is, see there's a little bit of an indent. Do you see that? From where the foil got pressed into the paper a little bit. So I don't know if my particular machine has too much pressure, but honestly, if you gave this card to someone, would they stop you after you know, like would they call you up and say, yeah, by the way, loved the card. but the indentations kind of bum me out. And so next time, can you work that out? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you'd get that, but you never know. You might get that. So yes, Tina, you can just press it. Now let's zoom back in here a little bit. That is wonderful. I was not quite expecting that. So let's make a second card while we're at it. Make it real quick. And then I'll have a few minutes for some questions, okay? I'll pull up my cool comment cam, my comment screen. So if you have any questions for me that I missed, by all means, please, stick around and I'll be happy to answer. I'm also going to do, what is it called? I'm going to do a little outro so that I can edit this down later. Although I probably won't edit it tonight because my daughter's coming over and we're going to have a little ladies' night party. All right, taping you down. Yeah, we got to pop it up. I think oh, look, I got a little schmutz there. Where's my adhesive eraser? There we go. There's still hair on it. Get off this. Okay. Oh my gosh, hair. There we go. Good. Gosh, I love these things. Seriously. Okay, let's get a little foam. So yeah, I don't know. What do you think of this? It's kind of a cool way. It's almost like, I feel like ThermaWeb kind of came up with something cool. I mean, they are, definitely a leader in adhesives and foiling and other cool things for sure. They've definitely been innovators on all fronts. And I just think ThermaWeb, just make more. Just make more. This is all so cool. Okay, more foam. By the way, yesterday placed myself a $100-some order at Simon. Needed a big tape of Mama foam. Although I should have actually ordered oh, that's not, you know what? The pixie tape, not strong enough to hold that closed. And there's more hair. I should have ordered Fun Foam because I really want to try to get back into using it and kind of see if I can break down a cost analysis. But for now, I got this. I got this going for me. All right. So Paula, that's a really good question. I feel like I like the heat better only because I feel less guilty about having a Misty. And actually, let's see here. I have to move this because I can't see over my camera. Makes me feel less guilty. No, there's no guilt. But I like, oh, look at that. I mean, both look great. Do you know what I'm saying? Like these are both fantastic results. And the only difference, literally, the only difference between the two is I can see a little bit of indentation. Look at that. I hope it shows up on camera. Where I had my foam, or where I had the acetate. That's it. Otherwise, it's beautiful. They both work great. I do think it's fun to get out my little mink tool just because, I have tools. I don't use them all. And sometimes it's a nice thing to remember, that you have some tools and those tools want to be used. They want to get dusted off. But I don't know about my sequin. No. Well, see, I'm just struggling with sequin placement right now. Which I think is really funny. Like, Kathy, what's your biggest struggle? Well, sometimes I don't know where to put my sequins. And that's what we talk about in therapy. Craft therapy. Yeah. It's not bad. And also the fact that I'm doing 2 cards in a live. Who am I? Christina Werner? Just kidding. I love Christina. Actually, that one has more shine. All right, let's get you out. Sometimes I literally just flick it across the room. And, hey, Margie, I flick it across the room and I don't think twice about it. And that makes me feel really extravagant. I know everybody has their own ways of feeling extravagant. Mine, taking a sequin, flicking it across the room. Okay, I'm going to glue these down. I think that's okay, right? Or should that be... Yeah, a little more connection there. See, sometimes you can hang them off just a little too. 3 on the bottom. Oh, actually, Donna, that's not a bad idea. Yes. Like that? Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay. See, it's just a matter of, playing, flicking them, moving them. And then if you're going to do that, try to have a mirror image a little bit. I don't want to have another big one right there, but I think that's nice. All right, let's get it down. Let's get it down. Okay. Yes, Simon, I find these I find these in my bathroom. I find them in my bed. I find them in my laundry. It is hilarious to me, but let's go. All right, and then we'll have some question time. I didn't think I was going to get 2 cards done, but boop. 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 Gosh, I really love this. Boop. Boop. It's the highest my voice ever gets. And boop. There we go. Got to do a low one every now and then. All right, so I don't know. I think this is a very, very cool product. I mean, these turned out great, right? This is so simple. And of course, and this is what's fun about a design like this. You got a masked off area, a pattern that you love, and a happy, simple greeting. Whatever your favorite colors are, right? You can use those inks and do something like this. You can even make your own masks by, if you have a rectangle or other shape die, you can cut them out of Masking Magic or some other masking material, and you're good to go. So I hope this inspires you to check out the adhesive transfers. Like I said, I think they're out of stock at Simon, but I think ThermoWeb has them. At least they listed some. And this foil again, which I also have linked below. Well, now I can't find it on my table, but I think it's gorgeous. So let me do a quick outro, and then we're going to come in for some questions. Does that sound good? These are the finished card projects. I hope you enjoyed watching today. Thanks so much. You can find all of the links below in the YouTube description box, and I'll see you back here with another card project soon. Now, let's go to table cam. Table cam. Face cam. Face cam? Come on, Kathy. You can do it. Stay with me, friends. This will not be part of the edited version. Whew. All right. Now let me get my comments set up here for you, because this is going to be fun. We're gonna get the oh no, that's not what we wanted at all. I'm not sure what I just did there. Hold on. We're getting there. We're getting there. And comment cam. All right, let's get you into a place where we can see them. Hi everyone, there you are. There's your comments. And it's funny because my my computer is starting to sound like it's gonna take off, because I think we're asking it to do way too much right now, which is why we have a new computer on the way. Let's see if Simon's going to start pooping. Let's see. Yeah, this is the after show. And if you have questions that, that need answering, my computer is just being a little nuts. Is there foil with the rub off? I don't know. I did a whole sample the other day and rubbed on it, and nothing seemed to rub off. So I'm going to say no, maybe? Okay. Yeah, Simon studio audience. This is the awkward part. And yes, Tina, may the force be with you, because it's going to be a little hard to find. I'm trying to get the comment cam. Yeah, it's just going to keep going. I am Fancy Beth. Don't you know me? Have you not met me? Thank you, Natasa. Vala. I can't really say that's Slovenian. It's the only Slovenian I know. Yes, the Mac is a rocket ship right now, and it's not good. Okay, who's holding the applause sign? Oh, I forgot about that. You ready? It's going to be loud. Oh, am I looking pink? That's called nervousness and getting all flushed from being live. So that is why I'm pink. I am naturally kind of pink. It's kind of, yeah. Okay, did I find the hammer mill better to blend on? You know what, Kim? I kind of did. Like, I mean, I think it looks really good, and I'm kind of surprised. But you know, is it night and day better than Nina or that other one that people like? I can't think of it right now. It's the one with the yellow thing. Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, it's nice. So it's hard to say, but I'm going to keep trying it. Inspiration for cards. David, check out Ecamm Live for Mac. I actually just became an affiliate for them because I love this software. I'm learning more about it all the time. When I get my new computer, it's going to be so much better because I can use more of the features that I want to use, like talking to you, not on an iPhone, which I've got set up right now for talking to you. It's great, but it's Mac only. So if you, if you have a Mac, it's good to go. Catherine, I used the Deco foil. So I used Deco foil today, not Glimmer foil. Glimmer foil, I think, is specifically for hot foil, which I used in my video the other day. But yeah, it's from the Deco foil. And I don't know if you can do it with any. Maybe you can. So yes. Oh, that's a good tip, Jamie. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, don't forget to like the video. I don't know if it makes a difference. True story. Yeah, it would be nice to have someone behind me if I had Dan on a live. He said he will join me on lives this summer, which will be hilarious. He's very likable. I'm just going to warn you. He's more likable than me on many levels. I know I'm just telling it like it is. People love Dan. But apparently YouTube doesn't really recommend live videos to people in the algorithm, which this is just a chance for me to connect with all of you. And so I'm really grateful for those of you who show up for my lives because this is so fun. Thank you, Vivian. You're very kind. I did wash my hair today and it's just like, there's just too much of it. There's just too much hair. I cannot work with the hair in the face. Just doesn't work. Jennifer, I don't know about Hammermill and Copics. If anyone does, feel free to weigh in. You know, I've got all those markers right there over my shoulder. I don't really do much with them. I'm not good at Copic coloring. I have friends who are great. Oh, thank you, Jess. The other paper is Bristol. I have Bristol too. I'm not, Chris. I'm naturally kind of pink. It's true. I'm just pink. It also might be called rosacea, but you know, pink, rosacea, tomato, tomato. Oh my goodness, Vivian, not a clue. I have perfect pearls. I thought about using them once. Never say never. Or Strathmore paper. Yeah, that's a nice one too. The reality is there's many good papers out there, right? But good quality that has a nice smooth finish to it, those are going to be great for ink blending. So, yeah, this is me live. The Mac is getting real loud. When my new computer arrives, it'll be fun because it's an M1 Mac Pro. It should have a lot more guts. This is just going to be a live streaming computer so I can do this. It can be fun so I can teach more online and have a great setup, which is what I really want to do. I did a Ask Me Anything on Instagram the other day, and someone had asked, oh, they are in stock, Lori. Oh, good. Someone had asked me if I would ever travel or do something like what Christina Werner did when she did a cruise and brought crafters with. And I'm sitting here looking at my phone. And for anyone who actually knows me, thinking about me with a group of people, it's just not in my wheelhouse. And you know how when you get older, sometimes you get a little more comfortable with who you are and what you know is right for you, and you learn how to say no. That is something that I would never do. Just don't do as well in front of people. But on the computer, talking to you out in the internet, all thumbs up. So, okay. Well, and yes, this was really great. Again, next week, Brutus Monroe has them too. And yes, you do get, thank you, David. You do get 2 in a pack, and there's a lot in here. Like, this is 2 cards. I mean, the whole sheet, you know, that's a lot. I think it's a good price point. I think it's a great product too. And I will let Dan know he's welcome. Misty, I do respond to email questions. Absolutely. Have her send me, Kathy@kathyzilski.com. And in fact, do I even have my email overlay? I do. Check it out. Although I think it's going to wipe the screen away. And that didn't work at all. I'm sorry. I had this really cool CZ Contact overlay that was supposed to come flying in. And now let's see. Well, let's move this over so you can... Well, let's just get... There we go. There we go. Yes, Kathy@kathyzilski.com. And I will answer any question that comes to that email, because that is an email that does not get junk mail. And you have no idea how happy that makes me. I'm sorry I lost the cool comment overlay. Yeah, Catherine, I'm friendly shy. I do really well when I'm just by myself. And I'm doing a lot better with lives too. When I first started going live, Abby, just want to give you a shout out, girl. Keep on crafting. I'm making symbols. I don't know what they mean. The first times I started going live, I would literally be drenched in sweat because I was so nervous and I was so freaked out by it. And, you know, the thing is, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. Plus, the fact that I get the opportunity to talk to crafters, nobody I know except Margie, who's watching today, nobody I know gives a crap about crafting. You know, nobody I know here. My husband, God bless him, does he really care about my cards? I mean, every now and then he's like, I need a card for a baby shower, because he's a teacher now and he is all roped into corporate culture, which I think is hilarious, because for his whole career, when he worked in coffee, he didn't know what it was like to have to buy presents for potlucks. Now he does. Anyway, so here's what I'm going to do. I think next week I am going to go live on Wednesdays at 3. I'm going to switch. Gina is switching, and I want to switch too, because I want to have the opportunity to watch Gina's Crafternoon if I can, because a lot of times I watch Gina while I'm crafting, or while I'm working, not crafting. I never watch her down here. And then Gina's on Monday nights, or Tuesday nights now, which I don't always get to do the nighttime thing, because apparently my husband likes to hang out with me and watch television. Just kidding. But I'm going to do Wednesdays. So, Wednesdays. And I just see something about Sideshow Bob and the Rakes. Good bandmate. I actually do a Sideshow Bob impression that my family hates so much that when I do it, they will get up and leave the room. I'm not going to do it today. And actually, no, it's not Sideshow Bob. It's Krusty the Clown. Never mind. Different person. But yeah, let me think what else I have to do. Yeah, the thing is too, it's like, I was chatting with Rebecca Keppel, and she said she felt a little nervous on her last live or whatever, but I said, Rebecca, no one would know. You have such a good voice. You have such a good presence. You seem super chill. I think sometimes I get a little amped up when I forget what I'm doing. But for the most part, I feel great. And again, if, it's just trying something new and having fun with it. So, yes, Krusty the Clown. I do. Yes, I know, Rebecca, but nobody knew. And now I'm not even sweating. I'm just pink. But I am pink because I have blush on too. So, that might be the... Gina, my husband was not always a teacher. He was... he worked in coffee for 30 years. That's basically what helped support me being able to quit my job and have babies and stay home and begin freelancing. And yes, Vicki, it is all Laura Geller. But Dan wanted more in his life, and he went back to college 7 years ago to get his teaching degree. He had a degree in journalism, just like me, and never did anything with it. But he has, he's now in his 5th year of teaching 5th and 6th grade. He teaches at an not inner city school, but at a city school, right in the city limits. And he loves it so much, and those kids love him. And he's, I think 5th and 6th grade is such a critical time for young people. And I think having a teacher like him would be a gift. He's fantastic, and he loves it. He is so passionate about it. And both he and I work far too much, but it's kind of a weird thing because we both love what we do so much. And I love this. You know what I mean? Like I would do this every night. I think it would be super fun. So there you go. See, I'm going to edit all this. This won't be part of the whatever. But anyway, I just want to thank you all. It's been over an hour. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you coming here, chatting with me, sharing comments. I look healthy. Well, thank you. I could just shake all it out. I got a lot of hair that I haven't done anything with today. Look at that gray color. My true story. I rang up one of my best friends, and she said, "Don't take this the wrong way, but you look like a witch in the best of ways." And that's why we have friends. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much. And I will be back here next Wednesday live at 3 p.m. That is the goal. And I will have another video for you this weekend. I did a card the other day. It's super cute. That will be a video premiere on Saturday. And those are pre-done, but they seem like they're live. And oh my Lord, there is some stuff happening here. Okay, it's all clean. That's all I'm going to say. It's all clean. Anywho, I appreciate you all. Thanks so much. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider becoming one. I love seeing that number go up because if I hit 75,000, I think I'll have another, like a YouTube party and a huge giveaway because I had an awesome giveaway at 50,000 subscribers. It was real good. People got some real good stuff. So I'll do one at 75. I'll do one at 100. Then I'll disappear into the distance. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. All right. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you for being here, and I will see you back here with another card project soon. Let's see if I can figure out how to do the outro.